Hold up guys, in this video I'll be turning this $1,300 account into over $100,000 trading only Bitcoin in just 3 trades. So for our first trade, I'll be taking this buy on Bitcoin. Okay, so here we have this break of structure right here. Now of course I've always affirmed that the first pullback is your liquidity, right? Now the closest point of interest to that is this order block right here, right? So I'm taking my buy from that order block, or breaker block you can call it. Yeah, it's a breaker block. Okay, so I'm expecting the market to take off from there. So you can see also that we had this break of trend line, right? And I'm expecting the market to break that trend line and move up. But then this is a very risky trade. Trend line breakout is very risky because you don't know if price can retrace back and then, you know, do what it wants to do. But this is an amount I am willing to risk, and you can see price went very well as predicted, right? So you can see that you can see the history, how price went up. It's a good thing it didn't retrace and hit our first take profit. You can see the first take profit was about $667 and that's the reason why the account is at 1,900. Okay, it's actually $1,300 deposit, and we're able to scale that account up. Currently it's at 5,800 and we'll be looking to flip this account to a bigger amount. So for the next trade, I'll be selling BTC. Okay, so this is the reason why I'm selling BTC, because overall I'm bearish until $60,000 or $50,000 thereabouts. We'll have this break of structure right here. Okay, we'll have this break of structure. Now I want you guys to notice something crazy. We had this engineered liquidity. It might not look like one, but it is an engineered liquidity, because if you look closely, you will notice a market structure shift within that. Now the closest point of interest to that is this bearish order block, and I'm expecting the market to sell and break away from this trend line. Now you can see also on the lower time frame we have this break of structure, first pullback, and the market is currently tapping into that point of interest, which is the order block, and I'm expecting the market to sell off from there. But then I'll be setting my stop loss at a safe place, and the safest option will be at 64,500. And yeah, because I don't want you know, unnecessary losses, because yeah, the market can do something like that, you know, before selling. So I'll be targeting the external low. But yeah, honestly, I didn't wait for price to get to that low, because there was a fresh order block that I knew price was going to react from, so I had to exit. But currently we're floating at $171 profit, and you can see I marked out the order block and I'm expecting the price to bounce off from there. I won't be taking that setup because I'm not actually sure. We are very bearish, and taking that setup, you know, after a break of trend line is actually risky. So I'm not actually sure price is going to do that. So I'll let the trade just pass me by, and you know, I'll just book this profit. But then don't forget to join my Telegram community. I'll leave the link in the description of this video, and also my social media page. I'll leave them in the pinned comment and in the description of this video. And also you can trade with the best broker in town, a broker that allows you to trade crypto markets on weekends and even do a lot more. You can see the account history of the account at $18,000 profit. So for our next trade, you can see we are taking this buy on BTC. Like I said I'm only going to be trading BTC, and I'll be aiming for $100,000 profit. Now you can see price did react from that zone. So for this trade, you can notice this engineered liquidity, and price almost tapped this point of interest. I would say it tapped the point of interest, right? But then we'll scale down on the lower time frame, as we are expecting market to buy off from there. We'll scale down on the lower time frame, and you can notice something crazy here. We'll have this break of trend line, right? We'll have this break of trend line, and you can see the last pullback before the break of that trend line is what we call the liquidity, like as I've always affirmed on this channel. Now I'm expecting the market to tap this point of interest, and as soon as it tapped the point of interest, I took this buy, and I'm expecting the market to fly off from there. My stop loss is at the low, and I'm targeting a take profit of probably 10 RR, okay? But for this, I took take profit of like 5 RR. Now you can see we got like 5 RR, and I will be exiting because, you know, I feel like the market will dump from there because there is this fresh order block, the market's breaker block, the market will react from. So I'll be booking those profits, as you know. And yeah, that'll be all for this video, guys, as we've hit our targets. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Peace.